Hello, my name is Allison Haley, and I'm going to be answering a few questions regarding the course content for this week. What does management mean to you? How does your definition differ or relate to what the book defines management as? Whenever I envision management, my gaze tends to focus on the root of the word, manage, a term society frequently uses in a negative context to describe an individual trying to control their life. There's also the optimistic viewpoint that feminists use to describe running a company, or the idea of balancing resources to achieve one's goals. For instance, my peers often voice how they manage to get a task done with little sleep. With these examples in mind, my definition of management is controlling an individual, group, or collection of resources to achieve a desired outcome. It is an opinion that simultaneously differs and relates to how the literature defines management. In Foundations of Family Resource Management, Elizabeth B. Goldsmith states that management is the process of using resources to achieve goals. While both explanations highlight the purpose of management, attaining a preferable result, they vary in how that occurs, with Goldsmith citing the use of resources. Meanwhile, I specifically voiced the use of others. I also believe that my definition of management can be construed as pessimistic and narrow, whereas Goldsmith's is far more neutral, referring to a broad range of activities. How does management play a role in your life? What are the things you do to manage? Do you have a management plan, or do you need to develop one? Management plays a tremendous role in my life. It affects my decisions, and that's what my future consists of. One of my goals is to become a counselor. To do this, I must manage my time wisely so that I can accomplish my daily tasks and meet homework deadlines. I have attempted to make this easier by creating a schedule with specific times for exercise, leisure, coursework, and organizational activities. There's also the aspect of financial management. Before attending UCM, I worked 2 jobs so that I would not have to work later in my college career. Since I rely on these savings, I must keep track of my expenses to maintain financial stability. Meanwhile, in my professional life, I manage my schoolwork by creating timelines and progress points to ensure I complete the assignment to the best of my ability. Finally, concerning my social life, I manage my relationships by coordinating events, frequently voicing my support for others, and staying in touch. As a result of my efforts, I am more likely to achieve my desired future of being a counselor, graduating debt-free, maintaining a high GPA, and having a flourishing social life. As for whether I have a management plan, I do. However, it requires serious revision. I have a firm grasp of my goals and how to accomplish them, but I have found that at times I fulfill my desires more than my needs. For example, I enjoy going out to dinner with friends, but that does not bode well for my need to be financially responsible. I also do not have a concrete budget. Instead, I calculate my expected expenses every few weeks, see if I have enough, and then forget them. Though I have a management plan, I also need help implementing it. I know that I must complete my coursework promptly, but I tend to waste the day and attempt to finish it late at night, a detrimental practice to my health. Ultimately, I should create a budget and adjust my current management plan, or be more strict about implementing what I have laid out. What personal goals do you have, and how do you plan to accomplish your goals to ensure your life is successful? I have numerous goals that I wish to accomplish. One of my ambitions is to achieve my desired career and be a counselor. I plan to accomplish this via education, experience, and social networking. I am majoring in human development and family science and minoring in psychology. In doing so, I am setting up a knowledge base that I can use in my field of work. I also plan on pursuing my master's degree once I graduate from UCM, as it is a requirement before becoming a licensed counselor. Concerning experience in social networking, I am in a class that allows me to visit various careers related to my major, and I am involved in numerous campus organizations. By engaging in these activities, I am narrowing down where I want to work, growing as an accomplished individual, and forming relationships with those with connections in the professional world. My second goal relates to my education, too. I want to graduate debt-free. To do so, I have received many scholarships and saved money by working 2 jobs in my first years as a college student. Furthermore, I seek money-saving deals by living with roommates rather than renting an apartment alone. Meanwhile, my other goals are to have a long-lasting relationship and positively impact my community. Though the former seems rather arduous, more like an unnecessary want, I am joyous to report that I am currently on the right path to achieving this. By participating in activities I was passionate about and being open to new relationships, I met my fiancé at a Christian campus organization. We are now planning our wedding and implementing positive behaviors that will later benefit our marriage, such as open communication and building on our faith. Soon we will participate in premarital counseling, something that both of us are excited about. Finally, I plan to positively impact my community by volunteering at a local church, collaborating with others to host events, donating clothing, and building meaningful relationships with those around me.